The new year dawns with a full slate of non-conference action, and we've got your preview in this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate. It's the final weekend of games outside of conference play, and no series is better than number 6 Denver on the road at number 7 Maine of Hockey East. The Pioneers have played just once since ending the first half of the season with a split against Colorado College. DU skated to a 6-6 exhibition tie with UNLV's club team on December 28th. Cale Ashcroft and Rieger Lorentz each had 3-point nights, while Aiden Thompson scored a pair of goals. Jack Devine continues to lead the country with 27 points this season. The Pioneers are looking to regain the form that saw them get off to a 12-0 start. They're just 2-4 in their last 6 NCAA games, even with the UNLV result not counting. Denver will be facing a Maine team that itself got off to a hot start. It came out of the Christmas break with a 4-2 loss to Bentley on December 29th, just its third loss of the season. The last time these two teams met, DU won 3-1 at home to win the Icebreaker tournament in October of 2022. These are two of the 3 highest scoring teams in the country, with Denver tied for first and the Black Bears at third. Friday's game will be televised nationally on ESPNU. Also this week, number 4 Western Michigan welcomes Alaska Anchorage to Lawson Arena. The Broncos came out of the holiday break with a runner-up finish at the Great Lakes Invitational in Grand Rapids, Michigan on December 29th and 30th. WMU edged Michigan Tech in overtime 4-3 to earn a spot in the final, but lost to number 1 Michigan State 3-1 in that game. Tim Washy tallied the OT winner over MTU, his NCAA best 5th game-winning goal of the season, while Alex Bump and Samuel Scholand were named to the GLI All-Tournament team. Western has played UAA just 6 times previously, the last in 2022, when it opened the season with a split in Anchorage. Number 8 Colorado College is at home this weekend to host Augustana of the CCHA on Friday and Saturday. The Tigers have played just an exhibition game since Christmas, an 8-0 win over visiting UNLV on December 29th. Klaus Vainbergs had a hat trick in the winning effort. CC opened the season with 8 straight wins, but scuffled to close the first half with just 1 regulation win in its last 8 games, a 5-4 victory over rival Denver on December 13th. CC played Augie just once last season, dropping a 4-3 decision at home in late October in the team's first ever meeting. It's also a home weekend for number 19 Arizona State, which hosts 3 teams for its annual Desert Hockey Classic. ASU opens with Robert Morris of Atlantic Hockey on Friday, while number 16 Cornell and Massachusetts will face off in the other semifinal. The Sun Devils shook off the holiday rust with a pair of 1-goal exhibition wins over the U.S. Under-18 team on December 28th and 29th. The Sun Devils won 4-3 in the first game and 1-0 in the second exhibition on December 29th. Noah Beck is the Sun Devils' leading scorer with 15 points through 16 games, which is second among NCHC defensemen. The 2 semifinal winners will meet for the Desert Hockey Classic title on Saturday, with the losers also squaring off. Last season, as an independent, Arizona State swept a pair of games from the Colonials in Moon Township, PA, by a combined score of 12-4. ASU also won last year's Desert Hockey Classic in overtime over Omaha. Speaking of, Omaha plays in a holiday tournament in the desert as well this weekend, as it takes part in the inaugural Cactus Cup in Palm Springs, California. The Mavericks face Holy Cross of Atlantic Hockey on Friday and either UMass Lowell or Michigan Tech on Saturday. UNO picked up a 5-0 exhibition win over Manitoba out of Canadian College Hockey on December 29th in its return to action. 5 different players scored for the Mavericks, including Zach Erdahl, who also had an assist and leads the team with 7 goals. Omaha has played just 1 game against Holy Cross all time, beating the Crusaders in a Thanksgiving tournament at RPI in 2005. It's been a year since the Mavericks last saw UMass Lowell, playing them in ASU's Desert Hockey Classic. The Mavs haven't played Michigan Tech since both teams were members of the old WCHA in 2013.
Yeah, I think so. I think, again, we just got to get ready. Obviously, we got 3 pretty good teams out there, right, that are ranked pretty high, and going to be some good competition there. So just another opportunity here to continue to build.
The final non-conference series of the weekend has Minnesota Duluth back at Amsoil Arena to host independent Alaska Fairbanks. The Bulldogs are fresh off a 4-2 win at Bemidji State of the CCHA on New Year's Eve. The game was the second half of a home-and-home series that started back in October when the Beavers beat UMD in overtime in Duluth to open the season. Freshman Harper Bentz led the Bulldogs on Tuesday with a career-best 3 points. The victory helped UMD snap a 4-game losing streak. Duluth last played Alaska in November of 2021, sweeping a series at home. The Bulldogs are 6-0 all-time against the Nanooks. Lastly, number 14 North Dakota entertains Manitoba in an exhibition game on Saturday. UND last played on December 13th and 14th, sweeping St. Cloud State and picking up 5 NCHC points with a 2-0 shutout and 4-3 overtime win. TJ Semptimphelter recorded his first shutout as a Fighting Hawk in the opener, while Jake Schmaltz scored the OT winner in the finale. Last season, North Dakota thumped Manitoba 10-0 in an exhibition to start the 2023-24 campaign. Here again is the schedule for this weekend. The entire Desert Hockey Classic, 3 series, and an exhibition will be available on NCHC.TV, the official streaming platform of the conference, with 11 games streamed this weekend. And be sure to visit NCHCHockey.com for the latest news, scores, and stats from the weekend. It's a happy new year when hockey is on the agenda. Thanks for watching this edition of the NCHC Morning Skate.